Okay, this evening is our last night, so we're in Talipapa, which is a market basically which sells fish, veg, everything, and basically there's loads of restaurants around the wet market where you ask them to cook the fish, seafood that you've ordered. We've ordered loads of stuff like prawns and crab, fish, there's like massive lobsters and everything like that. So excited to eat. What are you looking forward to? I know there's no meat on the menu today.
I don't know, I'm just going to grab what's there. I'm just going to pick and choose, to be honest. See how it goes. They're cooking it in the way that we want it, so yeah.
Look forward to it. Bye. Hi guys, okay, we're back in Makati in our home away from home KL residence in the Gaspi village. Now we had an amazing time in Boracay. I really didn't want to leave, but we think we just got about just enough from the trip. Now I wanted to give you a few pointers. So if you're thinking about going to Boracay, some suggestions, some things that you might want to consider based on my experience. Disclaimer, obviously this is my own opinion. Please don't hate me if you think otherwise. Okay, first things first. We stayed in Lugar Bonito, which was a lovely boutique hotel. It was located in Station 1, and yeah, it was clean. We had breakfast included. Couldn't really complain. Good enough for what we needed for our stay. However, a few things. Wi-Fi not that great, but then again you should be enjoying the beach anyway as opposed to being on Facebook. Also the breakfast, you get fried egg and toast, and that's about it. But I guess there's so many other places out there to eat anyway, but it's a nice little kind of pick me up to get you going for the rest of the day. So in Boracay, there are 3 stations: Station 1, Station 2, Station 3. Station 1 is what I found to be the place where you can relax, sunbathe, you know, chill a bit. There's loads of like space on the coast, and you know, it's away from all the clubs and the bars and that sort of thing. Which brings me up to Station 2. Now, going up to Station 2, it was a bit cramped. There's a lot of people there, but then again, that's where it's happening. That's where the live bands are playing, loads of restaurants, loads of buffets, westernized food like burgers and pizzas, and then also there's loads of other stuff like clubs from the hotels. Regency's also there, and loads of like shops for if you wanted to buy some beach stuff or souvenirs and that sort of thing. There is a D-Mall located there. Now Station 3, I got a bit confused where Station 2 and Station 3 started. From what I saw, Station 3 was a bit quieter, not as busy as Station 2, similar to Station 1. What was in Station 3?
Station 3 was a mixture of restaurants and smaller local shops.
Okay.
So it's more local stuff really.
Right. So if you heard Rich, Station 3 is a bit more local. So next thing on the list is how to get to Boracay. Now, by all means, you can ask the hotel to arrange your transport from the airport to Boracay, because it's not a case of landing at the airport, getting a taxi to the beach. It's not quite like that. So what you have to do is that you actually have to figure out the transport from the airport to the port. You get on a boat, you pay about, how much did we pay? I think it was a couple of $100 to get on the boat to get to the other side of the port, and then from the port you get a tricycle, or you get another transport from there to your hotel, station 1, 2 or 3. Now the easiest way is to get your hotel to book it, but if you're feeling adventurous, that is the route that you have to go by. If you forget to book, there is also someone, you know, lurking around to say, have you booked a transfer? That's what happened to us. We didn't book anything. We ran out there off the cuff, and someone approached us and said, do you want to pay 500 pesos and we'll look after you from beginning to end? And you know, we were a bit skeptical, but they did. Just also make sure that you've got a receipt and that sort of thing, and that he's actually got a logo on his shirt, or that he's actually a legitimate company. Now that's how you get to Boracay. I think that's pretty much it. One thing to add on transport, my friend Sharon has discovered that the best flight to take into Boracay or Caticlan, which is where the airport is, and out of Caticlan is the first flight. Anything after that is probably going to be delayed. Unfortunately, that is the truth, and it happens more times than less. So try to get the first flight if you can. If you're not really that much of an early bird, then be prepared to wait for delays. Okay. Next bit, and probably the most important bit, where to eat in Boracay. Okay, this is purely my opinion only, and to my taste buds. It depends really what you want, but I'm sure there is something out there in Boracay that you will find that you would enjoy. There's obviously Filipino food. There's like I said earlier, pizza, burgers, Starbucks. There's
Pizza Hut,
Shakey's. There's also TGI's. Apparently that's quite new. There's the hotels like Regency. They do a massive buffet. But if you want to follow my advice and follow what I ate, my favourite, I guess, for the whole holiday, actually no, definitely my favourite experience was Hoi Panga. Hoi Panga is like a restaurant. I think it's between, it's in station 2, but
more towards station 1.
Yeah, between station 1 and station 2. Best bet is to get a tricycle. Just tell them Hoi Panga. Now their signature dish is grilled tuna belly, but they had so many other things. You'll see on my video what we ate and a bit of a snippet of us eating and tasting and, you know, and having a wicked time there. The atmosphere is great. One thing I do advise doing before you go there is mosquito repellent everywhere, because it's prone to have loads of mosquitoes. But then again, if you have repellent, I literally got one on my ankle because I missed a spot. But nonetheless, the food is amazing, and if you want authentic beach kind of, you know, food and that sort of thing, definitely the place to go. Next one on my list, I would have to say, well, we only went to a few places, but next one after that is Talipapa, or Di Talipapa. Now that place is a wet market, so be prepared to go through the market with like dripping fish juice and everything, and pick your fresh shellfish, fish. There was some meat, but I wouldn't suggest getting the meat, just getting shellfish and fish, because that's what their strengths are. And then you take it around to a restaurant which is surrounding the whole wet market, and get them to cook it whichever way you want. You can have it in grilled garlic and ginger, coconut milk, spicy. We also tried the calamansi muffin from Real Coffee. Now that was really, really, really amazing. You just, if you're not that hungry, you just like peckish and you just want to try out the local stuff, calamansi muffin from Real Coffee, amazing. Have it with kaping barako as a tea time thing. Definitely try that. There is the stalls of chori burger. Unfortunately, we didn't try it, but chori burger is a Spanish sausage burger that apparently is really tasty. Been brought over to Jeepney, New York. They won first prize for, I don't know, American Burger Association or something. But yeah, really good apparently. Gutted I didn't taste it, but if you're up for being adventurous, then maybe try it. Okay, next bit. What to do on the beach. Now you're gonna get loads of people coming up to you saying, do you wanna do snorkeling, parasailing, paragliding, diving, para everything? So yeah, what we did was snorkeling. They charge about $3.50 for 4 of us, but we managed to bargain it down. I think it was 1,800, wasn't it? No, 2,300.
Yes.
2,300, 4 of us to go snorkeling. They take you to 3 different locations. To be honest, we chose a day where it was like cloudy and it wasn't great weather because obviously we couldn't tan. But yet again, I had an amazing experience. Loved it. Never been before. Rich and I loved it.
3 hours on a boat.
3 hours on a boat.
Yeah.
I don't think we even spent that long on the boat. But nonetheless, still try it. Highly recommend. Next up is something what I did every day was get a massage. Now it's 350 pesos per hour. That's what everyone charges all the way up to station 2 massages. But we stayed in station 1. There's a lovely place. It was like a hut with 6 beds in it. They're $3.50 for an hour massage. Can't go wrong. It's what, $5?
Swedish one as well.
Well, Swedish, as long as you ask them, say, do you have oil? Great. Next activity is sunbathing. Really, if you're a big tanner, station 1 is the one to go. Station 2, there are a few lovely places where you can sunbathe and have a cocktail and that sort of thing. But then again, so does station 1. You've got massive like space on the beach, like I said earlier. You can grab a cocktail from the nearby restaurants. Laughing. There was one place we did discover on the last day. It was 375 pesos for a bed, beach towel, and then 350 of those pesos, 350 of that you could spend at the bar for like, and it was buy one get one. So yeah, food and drink for 350 pesos, a bed. Yeah, we stay there the whole day until sunset, hence why we're sunburnt. I think I'm actually sunburnt, you can't see, but my nose and my forehead is sunburnt. But yeah, overall, you know, amazing place. If you're not that precious about getting around and that sort of thing, it's not quite rough in it. It's still quite nice. You can get a tricycle up and down if you're not bothered about, I mean, if you don't want to walk and everything. The place is beautiful. I know everyone says, or a lot of people say, it's very kind of touristic now and there's a lot of people. Stay in station 1. That's best recommendation I can have, and you can walk to station 2. But yeah, overall, out of 10, probably a 10. Want to go back tomorrow? Yes. Want to live there? Dunno. Trying to figure out what I can do to make money out there. Alright, I've done enough talking. I'll see you later. Bye.